My wife texts me the other day and says, hey, the car's making a funny noise. Just get it home and we'll take a look at it. This car is a 2018 Nissan Versa. We bought it November of 2018. It has just broke 100,000 miles. So she said it's making kind of a rattle sound. So what we're going to do is, before we start it, we're going to make sure it's got oil in it. I had her check it. She said it had plenty of oil. So we're going to confirm that before we start it and try and get it to duplicate the sound she was hearing. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and we'll be right back. All right, so let's go ahead and check the oil. Plenty of oil in it. Looks normal, looks pretty clean. I just did an oil change on this thing about 1,000, maybe 1,500 miles ago. I change the oil religiously in this thing every 4 to 5,000 miles. I never let it go over 5,000 miles. I don't believe 7,500 miles is a very good choice, even though we use full synthetic. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start it up. And we're going to see if there's any check engine lights on, anything like that, so we can kind of see what's going on with it. And this is a cold start. All right, well, you guys definitely heard that. If I had to guess, I'd probably say rod bearings. Because it did it on the accelerating end as well as the decel end. About 2,500 RPMs is where it really started to make a lot of noise. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the oil drained out of this thing. We're going to take a look. That will confirm my suspicions. I do not know why this would be rod bearings. This car only has a little over 100,000 miles on it. Warranty just went out a few miles ago. So anyway, I have never seen an import lose a bearing like this. So let's hope it's not that. It's something simple, but with my experience, that's probably not going to be the case here. So anyways, we're going to get the oil drained. When we come back, we'll take a look at what we found. And if you guys haven't had a chance yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for future notifications. And by all means, just take a second, give me that thumbs up. If you have a comment, a suggestion, please leave them down there in the comment section below. I could use any advice I can get on this thing. $5,000 for a motor is just not in my budget right now. Anyways, let's get this thing drained and let's take a look. All right, guys, here it is. Look at that. I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, that looks like milkshake. That's a blown head gasket. Well, this is, to me, it's not that same color. Like there, right there, you got a little bit of silver. See how it clumps together? And it's going to go away. The rest of it's a copper color. This, to me, strongly suggests rod bearings. Why we would lose rod bearings at 100,000 miles, I don't know. We got no idiot lights as far as low oil pressure. The only thing I can think of is maybe the oil pressure was just enough to not trip the switch, or the switch was bad. or it failed. And then the oil pump has been not producing enough oil pressure for quite a while. Could have been an installation problem, but I think that probably would have failed much sooner than 100,000 miles. Kind of pissed off, you know. It's 5,000 miles over the warranty expiration. I'm looking at a new bottom end. So there are a couple things we can check. Let's go ahead and get my finger cleaned off. We're going to check the radiator, make sure it's full. I don't think this is water. I'm very, very, very doubtful that that is any kind of, not even condensation, just from the color of it. There we go. All right. There's no oil in that. That's clean. Yeah, that's clean. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And it was full as well. So what we did was we let this oil sit overnight, and then we drained off most of it, but the very bottom of it. This was a clean pan. So if you look at this oil, sorry guys, I'm trying to get in the light. See all the metal chunks, all the glitter, all the shiny pieces. Look at those pieces right there. There's like 3 or 4 that are good size right there. I want to say that is definitely a bearing issue. It's metal on metal somewhere, so what do you guys think? Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, or grab that email address that I posted earlier, easttexasadv@yahoo.com. I'll put it up on the screen again for you if you don't want to make a public comment. Anyways, we'll go ahead and we're going to get this thing fixed, and I think what we'll do is, before we send the motor back for a core, if they require it, we're going to go ahead and tear the bottom end of this motor apart, and we're going to see just what happens, see if our thoughts are correct about it probably being an oil pump going out, or if it was just a fluke. Anyways, just want to say thanks for watching, and as always, be safe.